Our next speaker, our next candidate is Republican Jason Smith. Come on up, she'll ask a question, and then you guys will share mine.
You're going to have 4 questions, and this first one has a 2-minute answer. Yesterday, a U.S. Senate committee approved a comprehensive immigration bill. It seems like an amnesty bill because illegal immigrants are allowed to stay legally in the United States. Okay, whether they've been here for 5 minutes or 50 years, under what circumstances should an illegal immigrant be allowed to stay in the United States? You have 2 minutes.
None. I'm completely against amnesty, and that's what amnesty is all about. When you look at, trying to cut me off, that's all right. When you look at immigration, there's several things we need to do. One, the first and foremost, we need to secure our borders. Quite simply, if you secure our borders, that's going to create and fix a lot of the problems. The other 2 aspects is that you need to make sure that we make sure government does not provide benefits to illegal aliens. I mean, if you cut off the source, they're not going to stay around. There's clearly a pathway to citizenship that anyone can follow. The laws are on the books, and they just need to do that.
You have to talk loud.
I'll get a little closer.
You heard him.
Yeah, you've heard the question before.
We know the question. Yeah, they got the question.
Okay. The second question is, and we had a little poll before you all came back in of several different things to see what they thought was unconstitutional and what they agreed on more or less was the Obamacare and its mandate. The question is, if a spending bill, continuing resolution, or budget bill comes before you that pays for the full year of veterans' benefits, but also funds the spending for items that you deem unconstitutional, such as the Obamacare and its mandate, will you vote for or against the bill, and why? And you have 1 minute.
You know, that's the problem that a lot of folks get upset with, is that you can't vote black and white on a particular issue. What they're going to have to do, and what I would do, and what I've done in the Missouri House, is to fight over and over with amendments to try to take out the unconstitutional provisions. And that's how I would be trying to clean up the legislation so you could actually pass it where it's constitutional.
Okay, question number 3, and this has a 1-minute answer. Candidates often campaign on the notion that the United States should cut off foreign aid to certain countries based on their behavior and ally status. Considering we are almost $17 trillion in debt, this seems like a no-brainer. What countries do you believe should be cut off from foreign aid? And will you commit to voting no on a bill that sends American aid to these countries, even if the bill is the mechanism for funding veterans' benefits? 1 minute.
When you look at the national debt, we have more than $16.4 trillion in national debt. That's more than $53,000 that each and every one of you owe. Whenever you're looking at funding, foreign sources, the first thing you need to look at and decide if that needs to be funded, does that country burn our flag because they are not our friend? If they burn our flag and they're not our friend, we should not fund them.
Thank you. This is the 4th and final question. This question is related to the current IRS scandal related to bias targeting of the Tea Party and other groups. When applying for 501c3 or 501c4 exemptions, organizations like the Cape County Tea Party have been ordered by Barack Obama's IRS to provide details on communications with members of legislative bodies, including written documents and emails. The director of the IRS, Lois Lerner, testified on Capitol Hill today regarding the scandal. What is the first question that you would ask her, and what is your solution to this problem? You have 2 minutes.
The first question that I would ask her, why are you listening to Barack Obama and trying to target conservatives? That would be the first question. Because I don't care what you say, the administration is in charge of targeting conservatives. And I would look forward to serving on a committee where I could ask the questions and actually look for the oversight of what's been going on. Look at the Obama administration, the Democrat Party, I should say, Obama administration, Democrat Party, Fast and Furious, Benghazi, and now you have the IRS targeting conservatives. Folks, he campaigned on being the most open, transparent president, and he's been everything but that.